And a new study has narrowed down where a hypothetical ninth planet could be in our solar system. According to astronomers, Planet 9 is expected to be many times the size of Earth and orbit the Sun far beyond Neptune. The astronomers say that the astronomer is actually the same astronomer who led the campaign to demote Pluto from a planet to a dwarf planet. Now looking to fill that Planet 9 void, the astronomer claims that there's only a 0.4% chance that Planet 9 does not exist.
So we'll get right into it.
Hello my friends, this is Linol Anderson here with you guys with a brand new YouTube BitChute video. And you can see by the beginning of this video we had that clip there. And it looks like they're talking about Planet 9, aka Planet X, being discovered, being on the outer edges of our solar system. And the scientists there saying that there's only a 0.4% chance that it does not exist. And that looked to be on mainstream television. And then also you saw there's lots of mainstream articles being put out there on the topic now as well. And it's just kind of like the alien thing, you know, how all these years people laughed at the whole aliens things. Oh, they're not real. Well, same thing with Nibiru. Same thing with Planet X. Oh, that's crazy conspiracy talk. That's not real. And now we have on mainstream news sources them starting to bring disclosure saying, looks like there is something there after all. So I'm going to show the rest of that video that I showed at the beginning there at the end of this, so make sure you stay tuned to see the clip of the astronomer talking. But pretty much we're going to get into this whole topic of Nibiru in today's video, and that it's not what you think it is. We're going to be getting into the truth about Nibiru, okay? Because what they want you to believe is it's a big physical planet that's coming in to hit us. But my friends, nothing is truly physical, okay? This is more of an interdimensional phenomenon, and the truth may actually shock you to what Nibiru, Planet X, really is and what's really happening. So we're going to get all into that today, my friends. But before we do, I just encourage you guys to hit that subscribe button. As I say, subscribe to survive, and also smash the like button. Helps old Lionel out so much with the algorithms. And just a quick shout out to my sponsors. That's OWELLI. I just got their new product, ASHWAGANDA, okay, an ancient Indian herb which is great for anxiety, stress, insomnia, and it's actually for your root chakra. So if you have any root chakra imbalances, which most of us do, then you're going to be out of whack with your energy. You know, you're not going to be grounding into the earth properly. Well, the Indians have been in India have been using this for thousands of years to help cleanse the root chakra and reduce all those symptoms. So this will be a lifesaver, especially with all the new energies that are coming in directly related to Nibiru. So best supplements around, non-GMO, organic. Link is in the description. Be sure to use that link and it'll get you a good deal. Okay, my friends? Now, let's just get right into it. So, as I said, we could see them disclosing what's going on here with Nibiru, the destroyer. And we see everything going on in the world, how things are getting seriously weird and wacky here. Not only do we have the NWO takeover, but they're talking about aliens now in the mainstream news, UFOs, strange weather happening worldwide, and strange energetic events, the Ascension 5D event. So if you're on that spiritual path, you will be able to feel the energies right now yourself. Millions of people right now are struggling with the energies, right? Because there's this high intense energy coming in. The Schumann charts are going off the chains, right? Or off the charts, I should say. And people are seeing weird things in the sky, my friends. I'm going to show you right now. There's actually a lot of evidence that this Nibiru event is coming. Physical evidence with your eyes. because people are spotting it worldwide. Take a look at this video, my friends.
People are seeing 2 suns in the sky all over the world, baby cakes.
And it's not a one-time thing. It's not a 10 times thing. It's happening hundreds of times. So if people are seeing 2 suns, what are they? Well, one's the sun, but what's the other thing? Is it a planet? Is it something else? Shabadoo Booski!
That's right. There you go. Those are real videos of people capturing this all over the world. It's begun. And perhaps this is why they're starting to put a little bit of information out even into the mainstream. Oh, that planet 9 is out there, right? Because they know people are starting to see it. Okay? And what it comes down to, isn't it weird? You got Planet X. They're talking about Elon Musk just changed Twitter to X. They're talking about a disease X now. Everything's X, X, X. Very weird. Something's going on with X, right, my friends? But truly, what is this all about? Why is this all happening, my friends? Is this truly another planet coming in to smash into us and destroy civilization? Well, my friends, it is a planet. But what is a planet, right? I spoke about this in my last video. A planet is a plane of existence. That's what it is. Physical reality is an illusion. Let me tell you that right now, my friends. We are actually higher dimensional spiritual beings. And this is a simulation. Physical reality works much like a computer simulation, or you could say it is a computer simulation that we're in right now. I've told you guys about this many times. It's pretty much a realm created by the dark forces, reptilian, AI, all the archons. You could call it, the Gnostics called them the archons. But we're pretty much in a simulation to harvest our low vibrational energy. And in this realm, they get the planet ripe for harvest, you know, and you'll hear stuff about the harvest in, again, Hollywood movies, such as Jupiter Ascending. They talked about the harvest. Okay, it's the reptilian harvest, that's what it is. And I just watched a really good one as well called Eternals with Angelina Jolie. It's about all this stuff, okay? And it talks about everything. How it talks about the harvest, how they're harvesting our energy, and it also talks about how they're harvesting our energy to make a new celestial, they're calling it, which is pretty much another simulation. Okay, that's where the whole concept of the Great Matrix Reset comes into play, my friends. They're resetting the simulation. Okay, this simulation that we're in. And they're creating a new simulation, a metaverse, right? That you hear a lot of talk about the metaverse these days. Okay? And all of this is laid out in the movie Eternals. And I highly recommend you watch that. It shows everything. It shows the reptilians. It shows everything. It shows how the AI is controlling, how a lot of us are AI, the Pleiadians, everything. It's got everything. The Anunnaki, it's got everything. You gotta watch it. It blew my mind because everything I talk about on this channel is in that movie. But they like to tell us what they're gonna do, right? So that's pretty much what is going on. We're in a simulation and we're being harvested and to pretty much keep their world going. And now they are resetting this matrix. So what do? They use Nibiru. Okay, Nibiru's coming in, another planet, right? But remember, physical reality, all illusion. A planet is another plane of existence, another dimension. You got CERN, right? You got CERN fired back up again. What did they say about CERN when they fired it up? Oh, they said, oh, it could open up a portal to another dimension, right? So this is the truth about Nibiru right here, my friends. So we got Nibiru coming in. We're starting to see another planet approach us. Another planet. But we know another planet is another plane of existence, another dimensional body. My friends, my suggestion to you guys is that Nibiru, Planet X, is the same as the metaverse. That is the new simulation coming in. That's right. That is the truth, my friends. We are witnessing with our own eyes the new dimension, maybe the new Earth. That's right, coming in. And you hear about that in New Age communities a lot, right? The new Earth, and I've gone over before, Earth means it's related to Inky, right? So Inky's new simulation, reptilian, Anunnaki, Inky, it's coming in, and what's going to happen is when it comes here, it's going to obviously destroy the world, destroy this simulation, and the majority of humans are not going to make it, and they are going to perish, and their souls are literally going to be sucked into the new simulation, which is Nibiru, and they will be recycled, and they will just wake up on a new Earth-like planet. And it's just like it just reset. It happened all over again, and it'll be on that new planet that's coming in, Nibiru, right? The planet of the crossing. It's crossing, you better betcha, it's crossing dimensions, my friends. And there you go. You got to remember, we're in a multiverse, right, my friends? Reality's not what we think it is, and now quantum mechanics is suggesting we live in a multiverse. And there's many different versions of Earth. And this is just another version coming in, my friends. Now, I want to share something with you guys. Because with that being said, we know there's this ascension event that's taking place as well at the same time as all this is happening. It's not all doom and gloom. Just because this is happening doesn't mean you are destined to lose your life and be recycled and stuck in another 3D matrix. Because in this cosmic game that we're in, this simulation, there's a couple different timelines you could go down. And there is a higher timeline, a 5D timeline, where you could go to another Earth-like simulation and experience another version of reality where things will be much better, where humanity maybe doesn't suffer the same fate as the Nibiru timeline, I like to call it. And this is all due to the Phoenix event, okay, my friends? The Phoenix. Before Nibiru hits, it is said that a Phoenix event occurs, but this event seems to target the dark forces of the world, and it seems to do good for people who are at a certain vibrational frequency, a vibrational level. It seems like these people go on a much better timeline if they could match a certain vibrational frequency, okay? And that's what's happening right now with the Ascension event. That's why many people, especially people who are spiritual worldwide, are feeling these energies as this massive event's coming in, this Nibiru object, these different dimensions merging, these timeline splits. As this is happening, my friends, we're going through Ascension symptoms, and we're feeling the energy. Those who are on a spiritual path. If you're not on a spiritual path, you're not going to feel it. But if you're on your spiritual path, your third eye's opening, if you're feeling symptoms, that's a good indicator that you're going through this ascension process. And if you could raise your vibration to a certain point, you might be able to go on a different timeline and enter a different Earth-like existence, a different timeline. And things will be much better, and we're literally going into a higher dimensional reality. Now, I wanted to show you guys something kind of cool. Actually, it's this shirt that I'm wearing. I believe in these synchronicities. I have synchronicities happening to me my whole life, and this shirt is one of them. I went to see my favorite band, one of my favorites, Coheed and Cambria, last year in Berlin, Germany. And I bought one of their tour t-shirts and didn't fully realize what it was until I got home and took a better look at it. But take a look at this, my friends. I believe this is showing us right here what's happening. So remember, we're in a multiverse. We're in a simulation multiverse, right? And there's multiple versions of Earth going on here. Multiple simulations, you could call it. So take a look at what we got on this shirt here. We got 3 Earths. 1, 2, 3. And then we have a bunch of other little planets here. And, you know, I forgot to mention, you know, with the Nibiru event, they say Nibiru has different planets in its system and different moons. And it is said that when it approaches Earth, that it's not just Nibiru you're going to be seeing. You're going to be seeing multiple different planetary bodies, including the Phoenix, okay? So just keep that in mind. So, you got these 3 Earth-like planets, and in the middle you got the triangle, and then in the middle you got, that's a person, that's a human floating like they're being sucked up into the air. And it's showing which Earth is he gonna go to. Is it this one? So you can say this one, this is the new metaverse that's coming. This is Nibiru coming in, the new simulation, which all the people who pass on when this event comes, and we have these worldwide disasters, all that, when they lose their lives, or if they lose their lives right now, they're probably being transferred into this new 3D simulation. Okay, my friends? Or you got this Earth right here, which could signify the 5D Earth. Okay? That is for the people who are raising their vibration once this Phoenix event comes, which some say will happen in 2040. But it could happen at any time. Nobody knows the day or the hour or anything like that. It's just theories, I guess you could say. But with my theory that I'm suggesting now, and like I said, I'm not 1000% about this either. This is my theory as well. Maybe the Phoenix, we will be able, the people who raise their vibration will go on the Phoenix timeline, where we're gonna get sucked into, but it won't be like an actual, getting sucked right in. It'll just be like going on different realities, just kind of like how the Mandela effect happened, right? Have you experienced the Mandela effect? Just one day you wake up on Earth and it's just like, hey, everything's different now. It might just kind of be like that. So there's that timeline that you go down into, but what about this one? What about that? What about the third one? Well, maybe, just maybe, and I could be wrong, but just maybe that is this current simulation. Maybe with this reset thing, maybe this simulation in here, maybe it doesn't get destroyed completely and just vanishes. Maybe the survivors, because I heard there will be a small group of survivors here in the 3D Earth who don't die. It's going to wipe out billions of people, but there might be a small group of survivors here in this simulation who will survive, and maybe they'll stay here, and then it'll be up to them to repopulate this 3D Earth, and you just got to build up the Earth again, and you got to get it primed for harvest, and once the Earth hits 8 billion people again or something, then it's just going to redo and happen all over again. And remember that number, 8 billion. Humanity just hit 8 billion people, right? Which is the prime number to harvest the Earth. It's crazy, I know. And you know, I know it sounds nuts, I know it sounds crazy, but like I said, they tell us the truth in the movies. They do. And watch Jupiter Ascending. They got the alien guys, they look like Pleiadians or something, and they're on the ship, and they bring up, and there's all these like Earth-like planets, all these, oh, this is my planet, that's your planet, this is that, and it's just different simulations, my friends. Same as this. There's multiple versions, there's many versions of this Earth, or of this reality, my friends. So pretty much you gotta pick what Earth you want. And it all comes down to your vibrational frequency, my friends. And if you want to make it to the good 5D one, then you're going to want to raise the vibrational frequencies. Okay? To match the reality you want. If you're in a fearful, hateful vibration, then the reality you're going to get is going to be a 3D one. But at the time of this event, if you're at a high vibration of love and peace, well, then you might just create that reality for yourself and go to a new simulation based off that. All right, my friends, so that's about it for today's video. You know, it's deep stuff. It's very deep, but like I said, it's not what you think it is. We're literally viewing another dimension of reality coming in, the new metaverse simulation. Okay, so like I said, I told you guys I was going to show you that clip at the end here of the astronomer talking, so we'll finish with that. But I just want to encourage you guys once more, if you didn't already, hit that subscribe button. As I say, subscribe to survive, because I cover all these topics about everything that's going on, Nibiru, reptilians, the galactic space war that's going on right now, or interdimensional war, I should say, with Pleiadians and all that. I cover it all, my friends, and please hit the like button and check me out on Patreon. If you enjoy my content, I'm on Patreon. Exclusive content down there, Ascent 5D class, we got it all. So the links are all down below. Also, ASHWAGANDA, check it out if you're struggling with nerve problems. It'll help you out, okay? All the links are down below. Thanks so much for watching, my friends, and enjoy the rest of that video. Lionel, signing off.
Our first two speakers are basically going to talk on the subject of Planet X. And we have Mr. Jason Martell here, who has been talking about the Planet X for some time. As a matter of fact, 15 years. Mr. Martell holds regular discussions with NASA scientists on the subject of Planet X, ancient astronauts, and structures on Mars. There's great evidence that has shown that in our solar system, the planet Nibiru passes through our solar system.
The time of when Hubble first imaged a planet around another sun. Now, this isn't our sun, and this isn't, our solar system, but this planet had an egg-shaped orbit around its star, and that was very interesting to astronomers because that was one of the first times they'd actually seen a planet that had an elliptical orbit, more of like an egg-shaped, elongated orbit. So there's been a plethora of news releases stating the idea that, hey, some astronomer somewhere is reigniting the idea that there is something in our solar system that deserves further study. There's evidence to suggest that there's some large body that maybe has caused effects in the past, and we'll discuss some of those, or could be incorporated into our planetary model now to say, yes, there's another large body out there. So we've seen all kinds of news releases coming out in the media for the idea of a 10th planet. Now, where it gets interesting is Zecharia Sitchin. He's 84 and has been studying ancient languages, Hebrew Bible, the Christian Bible, the origins of biblical texts for about 50 years. And in his research, he came across a term called Nibiru. And Nibiru meant planet of the crossing. And it was a planet talked about by an ancient culture, the Sumerians, the first culture we have record of on Earth. And they described this very large planet in our solar system.
A NASA telescope discovers a massive object orbiting a distant star.
It's not like anything we've seen before.
Whatever this thing is, it's big. It's bigger than any planet in our solar system.
It's beyond human scale.
Evidence points to an artificial structure.
This is truly amazing. And if this structure is real, we're going where no one's gone before.